Basketball icon is dead tonight. Mourned not just by the sports world, but by anyone who valued relentless drive and achievement. Kobe Bryant, the man who could score 81 points in a single game.
And an 81-point game.
An all-star, an NBA champion for the Lakers. He was nicknamed the Black Mamba. But off the court, he was a devoted father of 4 girls, a husband of 18 years. He and his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, were killed in a helicopter on their way to a basketball game. Tonight, we celebrate a remarkable life and a man who was much more than a basketball legend.
What can I say? Mamba out.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Tonight is a very sad night for us all. 9 are dead in that helicopter crash. 9 tragedies, 9 reasons to mourn a pilot and 8 passengers. I'm joined here by my GMA co-anchor, Michael Strahan. I know Kobe was a good friend of yours, and it's very difficult for you to be here.
Yeah.
Tom Rinaldi, our colleague at ESPN, and we are being broadcast right now on ABC and ESPN, and that is a testament to Kobe Bryant, because he was bigger than basketball, went beyond that. And I was around a group of people when the news was coming in, and Tom, it was just like such disbelief, just shock.
So often there is shock when there is sudden loss, and we feel, Robin, like there's an ending. But this feels a bit different. It feels like something and someone was taken, obviously most painfully from the Bryant family, but in a greater sense from the sporting world. Somebody who had so much left to achieve, who had already built a legacy and only cresting in his momentum. This is just tragic.
Yeah, and we look at it as if he'd be a basketball world, but I think the world as a whole. This was a guy who had made an impact on the court, off the court, a great father, a great friend, a great husband, and a legend, and gone too soon.
And we were all excited to see what he was going to do next, and I think that's part of what has really taken us aback. So we have a lot that we're going to discuss today, but we're going to go right now to Calabasas, California, where the crash took place, and Matt Gutman is there for us. Matt?
Robin, this is still very much an active scene. They've been bringing in heavy equipment. You can see that bulldozer behind me. We've seen ATVs brought in, all to handle the treacherous terrain. That mountainside where the crash happened, so steep. And just moments ago, just beyond that caution tape, we saw the coroner's truck round the corner, we believe, taking the bodies away.
South of 101 helicopter went down.
Tonight, tragedy in the hills of Calabasas, California. The helicopter took off at 9:06 a.m. from the Orange County Airport. Inside, NBA legend Kobe Bryant, his 13-year-old daughter Gianna, and 7 others. It crashed 40 minutes later. The chopper bursting into flames, killing everyone on board. The column of smoke seen for miles. Fire crews racing to the crash site, perched on a steep hillside.
Paramedics were hoisted down to the incident early into the incident. They did a search of the area for survivors. Unfortunately, all the survivors on board were determined to have been perished.
Eyewitnesses say they saw the chopper flying low and heard the engine sputtering before the crash.
I heard some noise of helicopter was struggling. I mean, you can tell because the engine was not really running fast.
I heard a helicopter just flying just way too low, and I heard like a loud thud noise.
The individuals that saw the aircraft said it was coming down at a fairly significant rate of speed and impacted the ground on the hillside behind me here.
Authorities investigating what caused the chopper to go down. Firefighters and hand crews worked to extinguish the fire while carefully preserving the crash site for investigation. And tonight, dozens gathered here near the scene of the crash, a chant of Kobe going up as they mourned the man who meant so much to Los Angeles.
I'm sick right now. I'm sick.
And we met this young man in the number 24 jersey, named Bryant after his parents' favorite basketball player. The chopper was heading to the Mamba Sports Academy, co-founded by Bryant. I met these 2 basketball players scheduled to play Gianna's team which Bryant coached.
Was there supposed to be a game today?
Yeah, we were supposed to play his team at 12.
We got the news and it just kind of like everybody just stopped. The game stopped. A lot of us broke down because it was just like everybody started getting on their knees. So
this video posted on Twitter today showing that moment of anguish and shock in the gym. Tributes pouring in.
He inspired a whole generation of young athletes.
Shaquille O'Neal writing, "There's no words to express the pain I'm going through with this tragedy." Michael Jordan writing, "He was a fierce competitor, one of the greats of the game, and a creative force." Other victims identified are Orange Coast College head baseball coach John Altobelli, his wife Carrie, and daughter Alyssa. The NTSB is on their way to the crash site tonight.
And just to give you a sense of how bad the weather was this morning, the LAPD grounding all of its helicopters, saying the weather did not meet the standards for flight. Now, the key now is going to be preserving that crash scene. There are law enforcement officers across the hillside to ensure that nobody tampers with that crash site. It has to remain pristine for investigators to learn exactly what happened.